Always making some smash burgers here and got some deer jerky in the dehydrator, but she'll talk to you about that. But you guys have enjoyed seeing things that we do around the shop. And how about the other part of Helvey Knives that aren't knife related? Huh. Well, here, we'll turn it over to Holly now.
Actually, it is kind of Healthy Knives related if you think about it. I get a lot of email from people all around the world. It's very interesting to, get to chat with people from all different kinds of nationalities, different backgrounds. And we get asked all the time, like, why don't you do this full time? Or, or hire someone or this or that. And what I want people to realize is this has always been a part-time gig, Healthy Knives, and there's more than just knife making. We're a family. We have neighbors that we work with. We have a church family that we spend time with. We have our own families and friends. And then there's, well, quite frankly, we like to eat too. And I'm very comfortable in the kitchen. So just a little bit of else that goes on here at the Helvey headquarters, which also happens to be our home. So we spend a considerable amount of time in the kitchen, at least I do. We had our neighbor next door. He's, I don't want to call him an ex-Marine because I don't think you're ever ex-Marine or ex-military at all, but he has served in the Marine Corps. He's in his early 30s. Him and his wife just had their first baby this year. His name's Henry. He just shot his first buck this year. So he butchered it himself and all that fun jazz, gave us some ground deer meat. We just had chili the other day. I made chili and ran some over to him. And he cut up a bunch of deer and gave me a whole bunch of meat and asked me if I would jerky it. And so this is my second time making deer jerky, but I make beef jerky all the time. Ducky can contest to that. He likes my jerky, my beef jerky.
There's some over there in a bag.
Oh yeah, there's some over there in a bag. I just made beef jerky the other day.
With ghost peppers.
Yeah, well, yeah. I won't eat that. If you ever thought you could be lit on fire, let me make you some beef jerky with ghost pepper. But I guess my point in all this is we work with our neighbors, and that's what we're supposed to do, is be friendly with your neighbors and your church family and do things with them. I'm in the midst of making about 11 pounds of ground beef into smash burgers. We have a griddle out back and a smoker, and about this time of year, I prep a lot of meat and I freeze it for the winter, so that way here in central Indiana, we get some really cold winters sometimes, and I'm not going to be outside grilling or, on the griddle or things like that. It's just too cold. So this is that time of year where I spend a lot of time prepping meat for the winter, and smash burgers is on the menu. I just smoked 3 roasts the other day. Rich's job was to shred it for me, and then I freeze it. Later on, we make noodles out of that. Beef Manhattans, and sometimes beef noodles. So yeah, so again, we're more than just knife makers, and I think sometimes that gets a little neglected, and they just see us as knife makers when we're people just like you and everyone else. We spend time with neighbors, we spend time with our church family, we spend time with friends. Heaven forbid, I spend a lot of time in the kitchen. You guys just seen some pictures on Facebook where I sit at the kitchen table and put up knives. So I spend a considerable amount of time in the kitchen. But yeah, this is Helvey Knives. This is us. We make knives, and we're real people, and this takes time too. And it's important for us to spend the necessary time to eat healthy, to eat right. Work with our neighbors when he's generous with the deer that he's a bow hunter. And this was, like I said, his first buck. Last year he shot a doe and shared some meat with us last year too. But yeah, this is who we are. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this side of it. I don't spend all the time out in the shop. Rich is chaos out in the shop. God love him, he's an artist. I have serious OCD. I like things neat, tidy, clean, organized. So when I go out in the shop, my OCD goes in hyperdrive, and I can't take very much of it. Sorry, honey. So I spend time in the house. The work that I do is done here in the house, even in the making of Helvey Knives. Maybe we'll share some more of that stuff later if you guys are interested. So, yeah. I think we'll call it a day. Hope you
Yeah.
guys have a good day.
Hope you enjoyed it, and I don't even know how to shut this off.
You gotta hit the button at the
Hit
top
the
there.
X button?
Yeah, just hit that.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.
Sure you want to start or to stop streaming?
Uh-huh.